Hey everyone, today we're going to do a little review of the internet on MSC Meraviglia right after this. Hi everyone, John here from Bite Size Cruises. We are a small but mighty travel agency that tries to give you just some great cruise information about ships, tours, ports, the whole nine yards, so that you can make a great decision for your next cruise vacation. If you love that and want to learn more about cruising, we would love for you to subscribe to our channel. Come along on the journey with us. Today, we're going to talk about the internet on the MSC Meraviglia. So we were recently on the Meraviglia. The month before we were on MSC Seascape. They do not use Starlink on MSC yet. I think most cruise lines are moving towards that. But the MSC Seascape uses traditional satellite internet. It was the best internet I've ever used on a cruise ship. Fast forward a month, we're on MSC Meraviglia. The internet was very good. I don't have any complaints about it. There were a few days where it was a little laggy. We had some really bad weather. Slow down. We had a lot of rain. We didn't have crazy bad weather or anything. We just had a lot of thunderstorms and rain and cloudy weather. So it wasn't beautiful, perfect weather every day. So there were intermittent points where it was a little slow or laggy, or you got disconnected a little bit. On Seascape, I never got disconnected. It was blazingly fast. You could almost watch Netflix and stuff. It was crazy. On Meraviglia, it wasn't that great, but it was good. It was very usable. Whenever I'm kind of advising people about the internet on cruise ships, because we work while we're on the cruises, we're doing marketing work, we're writing blogs, we're doing website updates, and then we're doing the cruise vlogging and stuff. I do not try anymore to upload cruise vlogs while we're on the ship. I love the idea of doing that. I love the idea of having those daily vlogs go up while we're on the ship so we can get live feedback. We've done it before. It's just a nightmare. It's like, even when on Starlink, right? For instance, we were on Symphony in December. I was uploading the vlogs live. I would have to stay up for 5 or 6 hours after we got done for the night. So I'm up till 3 or 4 in the morning waiting to see if it's going to fail or not. And something that takes 5 minutes to upload at home takes 10 hours on a cruise ship, because they really prioritize download. They're prioritizing the ability for people to communicate, to watch things, to scroll through TikTok or Instagram. And they're not prioritizing uploading things to the internet. They don't really want you to do that anyway. So, I give a lot of credit to Don from Don's Family Vacations, Tony from La Lita Loca, and anybody else, Matt from Royal Caribbean Blog, who does live streams from ships. It's amazing. I give everybody credit for doing that. The uploading overnight, and I think sometimes it's just frustrating, and it doesn't work great. So anyway, I digress. So anyway, on Meraviglia, the internet was good. You could use social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. All of those things work great. Email worked great. Texting works great. The only thing with texting, if you have an iPhone, I find that once I put my phone in airplane mode, I struggle to get non-iMessage messages sometimes for whatever reason. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but that affects us for if you have any work to do, or you're doing anything that requires two-factor authentication where they're sending you a text message or calling you. For some reason, that doesn't work really well on cruise ships, and was definitely the case on Meraviglia. I wasn't getting text messages from my mom, who has a flip phone. I know. And some other people, clients and customers that have Android phones. I wasn't getting their text messages. So just something for you to be aware of. Just want to give you all the information. But otherwise, the internet worked great. It's good enough to do the things that you want to do on a cruise. It's still not good enough for me to recommend you could 100% work from a cruise ship. Taking video calls is a nightmare. We had a webinar on the last Friday of our cruise. So luckily we have people back here in the office who could start the webinar, record the webinar, and monitor it. I got on there to do the little things that I do, introduce people, make sure everything was all right. And I was consistently getting kicked off and the video was not working. So you never know. And Friday was really rainy. I got kicked off. I couldn't get back on the webinar. It's always good to have a contingency plan. So it's funny, we were hanging out with a bunch of people that were lawyers, and somebody at federal court, and they had a Zoom federal court on Friday, which was the worst internet day. So just things to be aware of. It's not perfect. You could definitely take phone calls. That works pretty well. But from a like truly work perspective, it's still a little difficult. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but the internet works well. You can definitely communicate. If you need to communicate on MSC in particular, you can use the app and message each other without having an internet plan on the ship. It just doesn't work great. It doesn't notify you that there's a message. You have to kind of seek out those things. So that's just something to be aware of. In general, if you're going on a cruise and you want to be able to communicate, you're going to need some type of internet package. So that's it. That was our little internet review for the MSC Meraviglia. If you have any questions about the internet on MSC or any other cruise line or any questions, please put them in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see y'all tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye.